I'm still up on. All right, so I have just had one of my worst losses in recent memory. Not money wise, it's small. I'm still up on the month, and it's a new month. I'm talking about mistake riddled. Why did I short this in the first place? Why did I let my loss get so big? Just terrible, terrible amateur type trading. Um, Not the worst. I did some things right, but I did a lot of things wrong. And so I don't know how long this video will be, but I'm going to go through all the lessons because I've just, put together a whole little presentation on the side here where I'm like, this is a very bad trade. And the only good that can come of it is, to hear my confessional and for you guys to learn not to make the same kinds of mistakes. So this is a 5-day chart of DEXO. It's up from roughly 4.5 to the 6s and now the 7s because of Groupon, because this is a local company. Not a local, they're focused on local type stuff. It's like Yellow Pages type stuff. You see the long-term chart, it's down huge, but now it's up a little bit. And, first thing I want to talk about is, mind you, let me show you, this is my third trade on it. I think so, my third trade on it. I got to show you multiple time frames because that actually matters here. No, it's not letting me change. Gotta love screener software. It messes up your whole computer. This is my third trade, and the first time I shorted too early, right around here at 640. I got squeezed a little bit, but I broke even because I cut my losses, or when the stock was moving against me, I got out. That was a very good trade. Then I actually caught the top on the morning panic here, right at the same price as 640. So I thought today, hey, third time's the charm, 640. So going in today, I was up about 600 on the stock. Thinking that, this little blip, you can see the volume wasn't much. Forget this big volume that's just come up. At first, the little blip from, the low yesterday was 6, or actually below 6. And, today it was up to 640-ish. So I was like, okay, first time I was wrong. Second time I was right. Third time, I think that I can make a little. Okay, so first thing that I did wrong, I shorted a stock that's green in the morning, okay? Whenever you have a momentum stock that's green in the morning, you can't say, oh, it'll go red later. I think it'll come back down. The problem with that thinking is that you open yourself up to a big squeeze like I did. Not all morning squeezes and morning spikes happen right at the open. Sometimes they're delayed. A lot of the time, they happen because short sellers like me, or wannabe short sellers, short too early, and then they get squeezed, and it creates these kinds of potential breakouts because then the longs see the breakout above, 6.8, and they buy. And this should have been bought when it broke 6.8. It should not have been shorted. I shorted initially at 640. I added at 680-ish because I needed to get my average up, thinking that, oh, maybe it's a double top. That's another thing I did wrong. Never try and guess a double top. When you break your rules, sometimes they just all go out the window. I can't stress how important the rules are, but you can see, get this, it's freaking screener software, like, kills everything. No, I don't care about sending my problem to Microsoft. When I doubled up at 680, wow, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my computer is freaking out because of this screen capture. But this is a good video. It's got good lessons. I'm going to do another one in a second. The point is, when I shorted at 640, okay, not the end of the world, but you're kind of scalping. You see what happens to me when I get in trouble with my scalping, which does happen. When it starts breaking out higher, you just get out. It has high volume, someone's trying to squeeze me. The Groupon hype is still there. I was encouraged by the other two Groupon sympathy plays being down on the day, but turns out they were wrong. This one is the leader. You can't always say, if two are down, then this should be down. Maybe the other two are wrong. And then I doubled up at 680 before covering at 7 when I just couldn't take the pain anymore. and it was a good thing because now it's at 740. So we'll go more. We got, I don't know, this could be like a 30-minute video.